I will tell you how my daughter and I traveled from Berlin to St. Petersburg to visit our relatives. The adventure began with calling a taxi. The navigator showed 35 minutes to the airport. My husband was staying in Berlin to look after our zoo while we're visiting our grandparents. This moment is always sad, even if you know that you will see each other again very soon. We checked in our luggage and went through security. We're flying to Tallinn. The departure was at 11, but traveling with a child is always a lottery. So I like to have plenty of time in reserve. The gate hadn't been announced yet, so we're just waiting, playing. Of course, we peeked at the sweet treats and duty-free. The gate was announced. And we played near our gate. The boarding in Tallinn was at 13:55. Taking into account the time zone difference, the flight lasted 2 hours. We got our luggage and headed to the nearest shopping center. It's not far away, but the child's battery ran out. So we had to come up with an alternative to walking. At the shopping center, we had a life-saving snack. And the battery got recharged. The next part of the journey was the train at 16:10 from Tallinn and arriving at 18:39 in Narva. The platform is very close to the shopping center. If you are an adult, waiting, a good moment for a sports break. In the train, my daughter attempted to fall asleep, but it was unsuccessful. So guess what we did for 2.5 hours? That's right. We played. It's getting dark, and ahead lied a very important part of the journey, crossing the border. From the station to the border checkpoint is 1 kilometer, but our previous experiences walking was very exhausting. So this time, we took a taxi and arrived in 3 minutes. We passed through the Estonian part of the border checkpoint without any questions and in just a couple of minutes. We encountered a very picturesque stretch of road on foot. We're heading to the Russian border checkpoint, but ahead awaited a queue for a couple of hours. When we reached the queue, I loudly asked, "Will you let us through with a child?" I heard the life-saving response, "Yes." I repeated the question 100 times more, thanking all those people. We had answered a couple of questions, and the border was behind us. There's another 110 kilometers of road ahead, but we're all together now. So, we made it. Time to go to sleep. Thank you for your attention.